Hello guys, welcome back to another Championship Weekly Predictions video. Now the games are coming thick and fast. There's a game every couple of days. They're in the week and they're at the weekends. So these prediction videos are coming out thick and fast. Today I'm joined by George. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, good.
Good stuff. We're doing this on the back of the Coventry Swansea game. So that's just finished 1-1. We're in a sort of meh kind of mood. Obviously we could have won that, but then I suppose we could have lost. The prediction against Elliot last week, the result is up there. And that is the overall result against the guests as well. So we'll see if I can close the gap. But let's get straight into it with this weekend's fixtures, starting with the Friday night game, which is Nottingham Forest versus Derby. So the East Midlands Derby. Both teams didn't get off to a great start to the season, but they have both picked up their first win since then. Tough one to predict. I think I'm just going to go down the middle and say a 1-1 draw.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with that, to be honest, because I was just going to say, when it comes to a local derby, I think form sort of goes out the window, doesn't it? And it's just, you know, it comes down to pride at the end of the day. So yeah, 1-1 draw. That's a fair result, to be fair.
Okay. The next game then is a battle of two teams that got relegated from the Premier League last season, Watford versus Bournemouth. Now both have gone off to a fairly decent start, both are in the top 6 as of the time I'm recording this. But I'm actually going to predict a goalless draw for this one. Watford games have been tight so far this season, and Bournemouth drew 0-0 with QPR last weekend. So I'm just going to predict a 0-0 draw here.
Yeah, I'm going to say Bournemouth to win 2-1.
Ooh. No
reason why, to be honest. I'm just sort of going off my intuition. I haven't done any research. It has to be said. But yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 to Bournemouth in this one.
Okay, the next game then is Bristol City versus Swansea City. Now this one I feel like we've got a little bit of knowledge for, because with Coventry City have played both these teams, so we know what they're both like. I've got to say I think Bristol City are the better of the two from what I've seen. But I do think it'll be a tight game. I think Swansea are quite good. They're in the top 6. So I'm going to go for Bristol City 2, Swansea City 1.
Yeah, I would have to say a Bristol City win, you know, just going off from what we've seen tonight with you know, with the Swansea game. I think Swansea haven't turned up when they've come to play Coventry. So I'm going to go a 3-0 win to Bristol City.
Wow, okay, that's a bold statement. The next game then is Cardiff City versus Middlesbrough. Now, I think this is a tough one to predict. I do think they're sort of similarly matched. Middlesbrough picked up a result tonight against Bristol City. They won 1-0 away. It's tough to predict. I mean, Cardiff won on the Sunday against Preston. I'm going to back the home team, Cardiff 1-0.
Oh, you took the words out of my mouth. Yeah, I agree. 1-0 on that occasion.
The next game then is Coventry City going up against Blackburn Rovers. Now Coventry, obviously our team, picked up that 1-1 result against Swansea City tonight, going up against the Blackburn that started the season very well, a team that can definitely score quite a few goals. It's tough to predict. I think I'm going to be boring and go for a 1-1 draw. I don't know.
Okay, so the fact that Coventry have drew against Swansea, I think that we need to go to Blackburn and go for the win. You know, I think realistically to try and stay up, we need to try and average around a point per game. Now, if we was to, you know, go ahead and beat Swansea, I think it would, you know, kind of be acceptable to lose against Blackburn. But the fact that we've drew against Swansea, I feel that we really need to go there and win, so I'm going to go with a 1-0 win to Coventry.
Okay. The next game then is Huddersfield Town versus Preston North End. This is a tough one to predict. Both of them have had reasonable starts. They've both picked up a couple of results here and there. I'm going to be boring again and go for another 1-1 draw. I think they're similarly matched. Either team could snatch this.
I forgot the teams.
That happened to me so many times. I kept saying the wrong teams.
To be fair,
when you hear of, you know, Huddersfield and Preston, it's two of them, you know, teams that aren't really known for being too exciting. So I'm just going to go with a 0-0.
Okay.
Yeah, 0-0.
The next game then is Millwall Football Club against Barnsley Football Club. Now Millwall have been brilliant so far this season. They've picked up some really good results, while Barnsley, as of the time recording this, haven't won a game yet. But do you know what? For the first time in a while, I'm actually going to throw a spanner in the works. I'm going to go for a bit of a surprise result. Millwall 0, Barnsley 1.
Yeah, see, I think Barnsley going down this season. I'm going to go out there and say it on the record here. I think they are really going to struggle. I'm just going to go with a 2-0 win to Millwall.
Okay. The next game is Norwich City versus Wycombe Wanderers. Now Wycombe yet to pick up a win yet. They have scored, but they lost again tonight against Reading, and going away to this Norwich side who are very good, obviously having come down from the Premier League. I think there's goals in this game. I'm going to go for Norwich 3, Wycombe 1.
Yeah, again, Wycombe, another team that are definitely going to struggle this season. I can't see them getting anything against Norwich, to be fair. I think that's a fair result, and I agree with 3-1 on that occasion.
Okay, the next game is QPR versus Birmingham. Two teams that have been okay so far this season, but two teams that wouldn't surprise me if they finished in mid-table. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think they're similarly matched.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Birmingham to slightly edge this one. I'm going to go Birmingham to win 2-1.
Oh, okay. The next game then is Reading versus Rotherham. I tell you what, Rotherham, of the teams that have come up, I think they've been the best so far. I think Coventry have probably been the second best, then Wycombe obviously the weakest. But they're going up against a Reading side that have been very good so far this season, winning 5, drawing 1. I think there won't be many goals in this game. In fact, I'm going to go for a 0-0 draw.
Yeah, with Reading being top, at the time of recording, I don't think they're going to crumble at this point. I think they're going to, breeze through an easy 2-0 win against Rotherham, and I don't think they're really going to have a sniff, to be honest, Rotherham in this game.
Okay, the next game is Sheffield Wednesday versus Luton Town. Sheffield Wednesday obviously starting on -12, but seem to be extinguishing that because they've had a good few results in the opening of the season, while Luton started fantastically, but they've dropped a couple points in recent games. I think there's goals in this one. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a 2-1 win to Luton.
2-1 to Luton.
Yeah.
And then the final game is Stoke City versus Brentford. Now, I think Brentford will be good this season. I think they'll be in the top 6 against a Stoke City side that you really can't predict. I think one week they'll win a game you'd expect them to lose, and then they'll lose a game you expect them to win. So I'm going to be boring and once again go for a 1-1 draw.
I'm going to go with Brentford to win 2-0.
Brentford to win 2-0.
Yeah.
Okay, and that concludes tonight's video then, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We are on the road to 900 subscribers, so let's smash that. Let's get there, and we'll see you in the next video, and we'll see who got the most predictions correct. We'll see you in the next one.
It's going to be me. Don't worry about it.
No, it won't. No, it won't. Peace out.
Take care, guys.